Oh, good afternoon, everybody. Mark Bazinski here again. I haven't really been doing my videos lately. Um, I don't know what it is that. Well, I take that back. I do know what the ideas of the videos are supposed to be, what they're supposed to accomplish. I just don't know if. I feel like I need them anymore. I don't have a problem with talking up to the camera. I know the more often you do it, the better you get at it. My problem is half the time I don't know what to say. There isn't much more to talk about. Um, it gets kind of mundane, monotonous, so to speak, to talk about the same thing day in and day out. It's not like I don't want to talk to everybody. I do. I like talking to people. But I'm usually told. I take the back. It's not that I'm usually told. I consider people who talk a lot are trying to tell you what they know on a consistent basis. Every time somebody talks over somebody else or is constantly got something to say, it just means that they're just trying to reiterate in their mind what it is that they do know, and maybe reaffirm what they think they know. I don't know. It's just that I just don't have a lot to talk about. Now, today, the only reason why I'm on here is because, well, I've got a little bit of a rant. How is it that, and I've talked about this before, how is it that an employee of where you work at, that work for you, work with you, picks a job with a company that they choose to work for, continue to work for, started with the company, solicited that company with the idea because they wanted to work there. And then once they have started working for you, working for that particular corporation, a few months down the road, decide that they want to change the game, that they want to change the rules by which they were hired. They came because the location, proximity, pay, benefits, the people that work here. And then they get into it and they realize, for whatever reason, it's not enough. It's not good enough. And then decide that they want to change the rules in the middle of the whole thing. And not just a little bit. I'm talking drastically. To the point that it could be disruptive. How does a person get to that point? I think I know the answer to that. It's just that right now I just can't talk about it because of certain things that are going on. But it's kind of odd that people get to that point and think that they can dictate what they're going to do, what they're not going to do, based on their position or where they're trying to get to. Anyways, back to my lack of videos. I know this is probably number 66. I should have been done with these a long time ago and started on something new. It's like I said, it's just difficult for me to talk about something when I don't have something to talk about. Been moving very well with my my niche, my business. My Facebook stuff is starting to take off. I still haven't made any sales. I've been doing this since middle of May, and I haven't made any sales whatsoever. But I am getting closer to what I believe, getting my business out there. I'm not looking for a quick sale. I'm looking for understanding how to get that information out there effectively and during the long term, running the long game. It's not like I've got an analysis paralysis. That's not it at all. I have what I am going to put out there, but I'm trying to get my content built up to the point where I have some credibility. I am by far, not by far, or any measure, an expert in my niche. There are other people out there that are much better in it than I am, but I feel like I've got a stronger passion for what I'm trying to do, for what I'm trying to convey to others than some of those so-called experts. And don't get me wrong, there's quite a few people out there, and my niche being prepping for the unknown, prepping for catastrophes, prepping for when the shit hits the fan. There are some really good people out there, but I think they've gotten to the point where they've lost the passion of what they're trying to do, and now they're just throwing content out there regardless. I'm trying to get away, or trying not to be one of those people who's in it for the buck, but actually to provide a good service to everybody. So anyways, that is my rant for the day. Strawberries, they get there in the back of your throat, and they just like to phlegm you up. But that's my rant for the day. I hope everybody is having a great day. It's not as hot as it was. The rain has let up on us. It's been raining for a week. Now for the rest of this week, going into next week, we're going to have a nice, cool, cool days of mid-70s, lower 80s. I guess that's one of the good reasons for being up in the Northeast, is that you don't get the hot, sweltering days that you get on the West Coast, or down by Southern California, southwest areas. Some areas aren't doing so very well, so I hope everybody else is doing well. Take care of yourself and be safe out there.